fully developed mentally, but the way our society prosecutes children, and these would be, in the eyes of some, good reasons to do so, because there is a level of understanding about right and wrong at a certain age. Is it too young? Some argue yes. Is it not young enough? And some would argue no. Here's the deal. The laws of our nation say that 17 can be treated like an adult. She might have been charged as a minor, doesn't really matter. We're talking about an involuntary manslaughter. And there's a couple of reasons why, and that's critical, and I want to elaborate on it, right? Because we're talking about reckless disregard, conduct that amounts to a reckless disregard of the safety and welfare of others, right? Wanton disregard. And these are tough terms, and I think it's critical to define what that means. So, it's action that is without thinking or caring of consequences of what happens to another or others, right? So think about the street racing and wanton disregard as defined, right? It's cruel, violent, deliberate, and unprovoked action. And these are the things that ultimately led to the conviction of this kid from Plainville. And, fair or not, right or wrong, involuntary manslaughter, that and this stigma of this texting to encourage the suicide of another, it's heartbreaking, especially since a little girl's life has so drastically changed. And for all of us, it's, a reminder to guard our children, to monitor their communications, to encourage positive thinking, and refrain from and steer away from these types of overwhelming negative influences from this little dopamine, machine in their pocket. And a tragic and heartbreaking story with really a tragic end. I wanted to elaborate on what the legal ramifications of this and how she got to this definition of, right, intentional, violent, deliberate, unprovoked, and in complete disregard for the safety of others. That's what ultimately these text messages, her communications, got the conviction, because it amounted to that level of conduct. Anyway, more to come from the studio on True Crime.